Hello, good morning. Welcome once again to News Update, brought to you by Studio 77, a go-to source for the latest and the most important stories. I remain Ade Adeleke Febewaje to beauty, always on duty to bring you the stories that matter. Let's do a quick catch-up on yesterday's news before we dive into today's news. Governor Aliyah issues warning on unapproved visit to Benue. Kwara Tescom disqualifies candidates over failed drug tests. Cross River Deputy Governorship candidate defects to APC. Ademola Lookman confirms departure from Atlanta. Now let's take a look at today's news. On the national news, Tinubu orders offensive as fresh Plateau attack leaves 51 dead. The ZK community is mourning the loss of its members, with mass burial taking place amid scenes of anguish and weeping due to an attack by alleged herdsmen. President Bola Tinubu strongly condemned the attack, describing it as heinous and unacceptable. He has directed security agencies to conduct a comprehensive investigation to identify and apprehend the perpetrators. Emphasizing the need to end the cycle of violence, President Tinubu stated, "We cannot allow the devastation and the tit-for-tat attacks to continue. Enough is enough." PDP urges Ondo governor to address insecurity. The Ondo State chapter of the PDP has criticized Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa for his perceived lack of action in addressing the state's security challenges. The party highlighted recent incidents of violence and called on the governor to implement effective strategies to ensure the safety of residents. Northern Khan condemns Plateau killings. The Christian Association of Nigeria in 19 northern states and the Federal Capital Territory has condemned the recent killing in Plateau State. The organization described the attacks as barbaric and urged the federal government to apprehend and prosecute the perpetrators to prevent further violence. Now let's move to the corridors of power. News on politics. PDP governors distance themselves from Atiku's coalition plans. Governors within the People's Democratic Party (PDP) have publicly distanced themselves from former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's proposed coalition and merger talks aimed at challenging the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) in the 2027 elections. The governors emphasized their commitment to strengthen the PDP from within rather than engaging in external alliances. House Speaker inaugurates committee to oversee Rivers Assembly. The Speaker of the House of Representatives has inaugurated a 21-member committee tasked with overseeing the affairs of the Rivers State House of Assembly. This move aims to ensure legislative stability and address ongoing administrative concerns within the state's legislative arm. Benue Governor restricts Peter Obi's visits amid defection speculations. The Benue state government has reportedly taken steps to block a planned visit by Labour's party Peter Obi. This action coincides with rumors suggesting that Governor Hyacinth Alia may be considering a defection to the APC, adding a layer of political intrigue to the state's dynamics. Now let's move to the world of business and economy. CBEX allegedly withholds 1.3 trillion naira from investors. Numerous investors have raised alarms over the central bank exchange CBEX, alleging that the institution withheld approximately 1.3 trillion of their fund. Affected individuals are calling for regulatory intervention to address the situation and safeguard their investments. OPEC reduces global oil demand forecast amid trade tensions. The Organization of Petroleum Exchanging Countries, OPEC, has revised its global oil demand growth forecast downward for 2025. This adjustment is attributed to escalating trade tensions, particularly involving US tariffs, which have dampened economic growth prospects and introduced uncertainty in the oil market. Now let's move on to the dynamic world of sports. Debbie Larry Izamoje, honored at World Football Summit. Debbie Larry Izamoje received accolades at the World Football Summit for her significant contributions to sport journalism and development. Her recognition underscores the growing influence of Nigerian professionals in the global sports arena. Flying Eagles unfazed by tough Under-20 AFCON draw. Flying Eagles head coach Aliyu Zubaru has expressed confidence in his team's ability to navigate the challenges of the upcoming 2025 Under-20 African Cup of Nations (AFCON), despite being drawn into a competitive Group B alongside Morocco, Tunisia, and Kenya. This tournament is scheduled to take place in Egypt from April 27 to May 18, 2025. Now let's look at what is happening around the world. On the international news, 2.2 billion naira Harvard funding frozen after defying Trump. Harvard University is facing a significant financial challenge as the Trump administration has frozen over 2.2 billion naira in federal grants and contracts. This action follows Harvard's refusal to comply with a series of federal demands aimed at reshaping its campus policies and governance structures. And with this, we've come to the end of today's news update. Do not forget, the news does not stop, neither do we. And staying informed is crucial as this development continues to unfold. Do well to give us a like, share and comment, and also follow us on our social media platforms. On Instagram, Studio77, on Facebook, Studio77, on TikTok at the Studio77, on X at Studio077, and on YouTube at Studio077. Join me again tomorrow morning for more updates. I remain beauty always on duty. Till then, stay informed, stay safe, and have a beautiful day ahead. Bye.